Welcome back to the On Football Zone and to a weekend review, reviewing all of the Premier League games from this past weekend, the last games before the international break. Starting off with a huge game down the bottom, Wolves 2, Southampton 0, and it was a disastrous start for Southampton, going behind after 2 minutes. They then thought they equalised, but a goal was disallowed for a foul in the 12th minute, pretty harsh I'd say, and then Cunha rounded off the job with a great strike in the 51st minute. And big win for Wolves, huge win. You feel like that first one's coming, now they got it. It's a monkey off their back, and I hope they go on a run. But yeah, for Southampton, a damaging defeat. Moving on then to West Ham 0, Everton 0. Not a lot in this game really for either side. Disappointing. Pickford made a fine save at the end. That's probably the best chance in the game. But in the end, you'd say it's a pretty drab 0-0. One that either side I don't think will be particularly happy with. And both these sides going into the international break in a bit of a tricky spot, you'd have to say. And both sides will be looking for a bit of a comeback soon, really, you'd have to say. But yeah, disappointing. Moving on then to Palace 0, Fulham 2 at Selhurst Park. And it was Emile Smith-Rowe in first half stoppage time. He made it 1-0 to Fulham. And then Commander in the 76th minute was sent off. Harry Wilson in the 82nd minute made it 2-0. I'm going to say, a good win for this one. Obviously Harry Wilson, a superstar again, and it could have been more with a few disallowed goals for VAR. Palace are really struggling. I thought they'd seen a bit of an upturn in recent weeks, but yeah, this was back to them being really poor and a concerning result for them. But moving on then to a great game at the GTEC Community Stadium. Brentford 3, Bournemouth 2. Bournemouth took the lead in the 17th minute before Whistle equalised 10 minutes later. Cliver then put Bournemouth 2-1 up, but 2 goals in 8 minutes from Damsgaard and Whistle rounded it out. And Bournemouth, I think, created chances. They were probably wondering how they didn't win this game, or at least get something out of it, because they really should have done. Chance of maybe missed opportunities, but they've been on a great run, so they'll be disappointed with that. But I think for Brentford, a really good win, and definitely does show their credentials. Moving on then to Brighton 2, Man City 1 at the Amex. Another result that's gone against Man City, 4 in a row now. Who'd have saw that coming? It was Haaland in the 23rd minute who goes in the lead, and then João Pedro and Matt O'Reilly, first Premier League start, giving Brighton the 2-1 win. A huge result for them. Man City, though, kind of dominated the game, but Brighton had quite a few chances. So a great result for them, but pressure really on Pep Guardiola on now, how to turn it around and get Man City back on track, because Liverpool at the moment, they're not faltering, and they didn't hear it's a 2-0 win for them against Aston Villa. It was Nunez and Salah with the goals, and Liverpool, I think, there were some contentious VAR decisions in this game, but on the whole it was a pretty comfortable win for Liverpool in the end, and looking really, really good at the moment under Arne Slot. And who can stop them? That's the big question, because they've got 5-point advantage at the top and looking really, really good. But just not quite on the level needed here. But moving on then to Tottenham 1, Ipswich 2 at White Hart Lane, and it was Small Sticks and Delap, 31st and 43rd minute, who gave Ipswich the lead, and then Bentancur in the 69th minute made it 2-1. Obviously Spurs under produced a lot of late pressure, but in the end Ipswich held on, and you'd have to say it was a deserved win. The fight they showed, huge win, very Spursy results happen, but for Ipswich, an unbelievable result for them. They'll be absolutely delighted with that, and they can take so much confidence from that. Moving on then to Newcastle, who secured a great win against high-flying Forest. It was Murillo in the 22nd minute who gave Forest the lead before Isaac, Joe Linton and Harvey Barnes made it 3-1. And Newcastle, I think, were the best team here. Really good win for them, because obviously we know the sort of form that Forest have been in recently and how good a team they've looked. So massive, I think, confidence boost of Freddie Howe's men going into the next game. So they'll be absolutely delighted with that. So big 3-1 win. But moving on then to Manchester United 3, Leicester. Dominant win for Ruud van Nistelrooy in what will potentially be his last game at Manchester United. It was Fernandes who gave them the lead in the 17th minute before an own goal in the 38th minute made it 2, and Garnacho with a great goal in the 82nd minute made it 3. And huge win for Manchester United. They've just kind of got their mojo back since Ruud's come in before Anarine take over, left it in a good place, and the question is, will he stay? For me, he probably deserves to stay, but at the same time it would be understandable if Anarine wants to bring in his new team. So be interesting to see what transpires over the next few days. But moving on into Chelsea 1, Arsenal 1 at at Stamford Bridge, and it was Kai Havertz against his old team, had a goal disallowed in the 32nd minute, but Martinelli gave Arsenal lead. 10 minutes later, Neto with a ripper made it 1-1, and then Arsenal had a great chance at the end, didn't they, to win it, but in the end couldn't. More drop points for Arsenal, and I think they'll be disappointed not to win this game, because they probably had the best chances, so frustrating for them. But for Chelsea, I think another sign that they're going in the right direction. Good result for them. And before I go, let's just do a quick preview of the international break. England games against Greece and Ireland. I think we need to beat Greece by 2 goals to turn around that Nation League deficit. Obviously last time before Tuchel takes over, but it's a bit weird for me that we had so many dropouts. I mean, don't know why Tuchel isn't in charge now, to be honest. Give everyone an extra camp just to get everything all in order before the World Cup, really, and give us the best chance of progressing, because at the moment with the so many pullouts, you'd have to be sceptical about our chances of defeating Greece.
That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.